Hi, this is Beth Butler with Hope Unlimited, where we help overwhelmed professionals excel. And in keeping with some thinking I've been doing lately about common themes that I see in the lives of overwhelmed professionals, and I am one of them, so I see it in myself. I want to talk today briefly about the stress slash disciplines that can be involved with our obligations. Obligations are things that are on our calendar that we are planning to attend or need to be at, or on our task lists that are tasks that we need to take care of on a regular basis for either ourselves or someone else. And whether you manage your task list totally by calendar format or in a hybrid solution between calendar and a task list, or kind of haphazardly, obligations are anything you feel like are pressured on you to get things done. They're not necessarily bad things. And some obligations are ones you've made to yourself. It may be that morning quiet time, that weekly visit with a friend or relative. It may be an obligation that, for example, I've made an obligation to myself that has been running since I think it's 2012 to finish a book a month. So not start and finish, finish. And I can explain that in another place sometime. But it's an obligation that I've been going so long with it now, I just keep on going with it. But I really don't answer to anybody else about it. But it's an obligation I still feel pressured to do every single month because I've done it for so long. What I'd like to encourage you today is to, just like with another video with habits, take a look at 3 obligations you have. Look at your calendar, look at your task list, and find 3 and evaluate, are those 3 obligations still necessary? Or can I trim them down? Is this task something that we've just always done that we really don't need to do anymore, or not in the format we're doing it? Or is that meeting even necessary anymore? You may find something in your professional life that you've been investing in that you love, but maybe isn't serving anything well now. For example, and this is based on something true for me, but I've changed a lot of the facts around to keep it generic and private. But let's say you have a monthly networking meeting. You joined a professional organization or something. Or maybe it's just a local within your city group of people of similar industry jobs. And you've gone to it for, a year or two, and it's a monthly thing, you've gone and all that, but you come to the point where more often than not, it is conflicting with other newly important things on your calendar, or the distance to travel now is becoming where it's making a 1 hour networking lunch turn into a 3 hour project, because it takes, almost with the traffic, it takes 45 minutes to get there and 45 minutes to get back, and you're usually there a little over an hour. So you then step back and evaluate, this 1 hour lunch is really a 3 hour block of time every month. Then you can decide objectively, am I really benefiting from this network anymore? Am I contributing? Because you should always be thinking about what you're bringing to people too, not just what you're getting. But maybe it's kind of dried out, and maybe it's not something that's going to serve well, and maybe there's something nearby, like across the street, that you can start going to, or maybe you can gather with some of your colleagues and go deeper reading a book together instead of being part of this other networking group. That's just an example, but I'm sure there's things in your obligations on your calendar, but if you don't take the time to look every once in a while and think about what you've obligated yourself to or what's coming to you, then you will just keep doing it and might continue to be stressed out. And you might be surprised what 1 or 2 things you can eliminate that will start taking the pressure off your calendar and your task list. I'd love to know what you decide to get rid of, what you decide to stop doing. Put it in the comments or write me at bethbutler.com/contact. If you want to connect on social media, that page is also where you can go to find links to all my social media channels that I remain active in. Thanks so much, and I hope you find something in your obligation list today that you can eliminate and breathe just a little easier because of it. Thanks.